Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Well, it is October, so here in California, that means it's time to divide those irises. This is my iris. This is called Dracula's Kiss. It's a bearded iris. I love this. Every 3 to 5 years, I gotta dig it up and divide it because if you don't, the bloom production starts to drop off. And besides, this particular iris is so unusual, I love sharing it with family and friends. All right, my dog Ginger is giving me a hand. She's saying it's time to dig, and she loves to dig, so she's a good helper for this kind of stuff. Anyway, so irises come from rhizomes. It's a kind of a bulb, but it's a little bit different as you're about to see. Best time to divide these is October through February, depending on where you live. But in Southern California, zones 9 and 10, you can dig them up any old time. But I like to do it in October, late October, when the soil cools off just a little bit. So first you dig them up and then kind of shake the dirt off, and that way you can actually see the rhizomes clearly. So the rhizomes are those little knobby things at the end, kind of look like a mini sweet potato. And now you're going to start separating it off. So you see where there's these little branches. That's where you want to start cutting them, where you see one is formed, another branch. And ideally, you have one that has a little bit of growth and a little bit of leaf production. So carefully sever that with some clippers. So you get these little pieces. And again, you're looking for pieces that have a little bit of roots and a little bit of green after you trim all that green off. So this one I planted 5 years ago, and I dug it up and I divided it into 23 pieces. So you can either put those pieces away for the winter, or if you live someplace where it's warm enough outside, like here in California, I actually like to put them in pots and get them going for the next spring. So I put them all in these 5-gallon pots with some loose potting soil and just kind of water them. And within 3 months, I have new leaf growth. They're doing great. Now it's time to put them into the soil and throw some dirt on there and water them. And realistically, in that first year, you're not going to get much in the way of bloom production, but by year 2, they're going to be blooming their brains out. Well, that's all the time we have for today. It's time to take Ginger to the beach. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Until next time, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, saying thanks for watching.